Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Sankalp Classes. In this video, we will try to know about the Alexander the Great. First, we will talk about the preamble. Second, life sketch. Third, sources. Fourth, sources knowing about Alexander. And fourth is campaigns. Five is impacts of invasion. And the last is conclusion. Then let us get start. First, preamble. Alexander was not only a famous king of Macedonia, but he is also known as the conqueror of the world. History of Alexander the Great is a landmark in Indian history. Alexander stayed in India for only 19 months, but his invasion has very great impact on Indian history. Title of Alexander. Due to being conqueror of Asia, he is known as the Lord of Asia. Second is, he is also known as the Basileus of Macedonia. He is also known as the Pharaoh of Egypt and the Shahanshah of Persia. Life sketch. Alexander was born 356 BC in Pella. Pella is an ancient Greek city located in central Macedonia. His mother's name was Olympia and his father's name was Philip II. He belonged to the Argead dynasty. Teacher of Alexander. It is considered that the pioneer teacher of Alexander the Great is Leonidas, but Aristotle is famous more than Leonidas. Sources knowing about Alexander. There are many foreign travelers who gave his account about Alexander. We can divide them into two parts. First, the traveler who came with Alexander. The traveler who came after Alexander. The traveler who came with Alexander are Nearchus, Aristobulus, Antisecretus and Curtius. Nearchus. He was the admiral of Alexander's ships. Aristobulus. History of war is written by him. Antisecretus. Life of Alexander written by Antisecretus and Curtius. History of Alexander the Great was written by Curtius. And the travelers who came after Alexander are Megasthenes, Arrian, Plutarch. Arrian wrote Anabasis of Alexander, while Plutarch wrote Lives. In the 57 to 58 lines about Alexander, information we find. And then now we will talk about the campaigns of Alexander. First is the conquest of Persia, and the second is battle of Hydaspes. First, conquest of Persia. Note: after preserving Macedonia, Alexander proceeded further without facing any difficulty. He was able to conquer Syria, Minor Asia, and Egypt. Battle of Issus. When we talk about the Battle of Issus, then we find that this was fought between Alexander the Great and Darius in 334 BC. In this war, Darius III was defeated by Alexander. Conquest of Persia. The Battle of Persia was fought between Alexander the Great and Darius at Arbela in 331 BC. After conquering this war, Alexander destroyed the city of Persepolis, which was the capital of Persia. In this war, Alexander found a city, Alexandria, which is known as Kandahar. Battle of Hydaspes. Battle of Hydaspes was fought between Alexander the Great and King Porus at 326 BC. It took place on the left bank of Jhelum River in Punjab provinces, modern day Pakistan. Note: In this war, King Porus was defeated, wounded, and taken prisoner. When he was brought before the Alexander, then he asked that how he would like to be treated. His reply was that he would like to be treated as a king. Alexander was pleased with him, and his throne returned him. In this war, Alexander's wife also pleased with the king Porus. Note: Alexander conquered the area as far as Jhelum River. Alexander's soldiers grew tired and they refused to fight. Thus, Alexander was forced to retreat and he decided to return with his soldiers. In his way back, he fell ill and died in Babylon in 323 BC. And then now we will talk about the impacts of Alexander's invasion. There are so many impacts of the Alexander's invasion on India. Some of them are political impacts and some of them are religious impacts, etc. After the invasion of Alexander, the relationship between Greek and India was increased. Indian philosophy, religion, and mathematics, astronomy was influenced by Greek invasion. Another positive impact can be seen in the art and literature. In the area of art and literature, it can be seen that Greek sculptures giving rise to the Gandhara school of art. In the political field, it can be seen that many monarchical states were developed like Magad. Alexander's general Seleucus Nicator took control many Macedonian empire. He also sent an ambassador whose name was Megasthenes in the court of Mauryan Empire at Pataliputra. He also wrote a book which is titled as Indica. In Indica, he describes about the political condition of the Pataliputra at that time. With this, we finish our discussion on the topic of Alexander's invasion and its impact. We will meet with another new topic in the next video. Thank you to all of you for watching my video.